Welcome back, everyone. I hope you found the first session enlightening. As we continue our journey into the world of artificial intelligence, it's time to transition from theory to practice. In our second session, Hands on AI Activities for the Classroom, Dr. Sandeep Saini will guide us through practical exercises that you can directly implement with your students. Just like the first session, this one is packed with valuable insights and hands on strategies. By the end of this session, you will be equipped to design and implement simple AI activities, adapt these activities to different age groups and learning styles, and use AI to facilitate critical thinking in your students. Once again, we are fortunate to have Dr. Sandeep Saini with us, sharing his wealth of knowledge and experience. Remember, today's sessions are a continuation of each other, so the foundation we laid earlier will be built upon in this practical exploration. A quick reminder for those joining us midstream. Tomorrow, after our final session, we will be hosting an exciting quiz. This is your opportunity to test your knowledge and win incredible prizes, including Amazon vouchers worth up to rupees 20,000. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Before we begin, just a few housekeeping notes to ensure a smooth session. Participants will be muted throughout the entire session. Please ensure you have a pen and paper to note important information. The chat box will only be enabled during the Q&A round and as required by the speaker. To receive your e-certificate, please fill out the feedback form that will be sent to your registered email ID after the session. And don't forget, we have a quiz tomorrow with some fantastic prizes. Now, let's get started with the second session of the day. Dr. Seni, over to you.
So thank you and welcome again. Uh, so in this session, what we are going to do, as we had some of the questions in the previous session, like we don't have the coding background and all, and when we teach AI, there are some of the activities, some of the topics where we have to teach the students that how AI is being used. So if you don't have the coding background or if you don't know much about AI, then how a trainer, a teacher is going to handle those activities? First of all, how he or she will learn it, and then how they will pass on the information with the students. So in this session, we'll take three, four such activities from different domains. As we said, like there are different domains: computer vision, natural language processing, data science. And then we can see that how can someone who have absolutely zero coding skills, no computer skills, can learn and then make the student learn about these activities. So AI, the myth that how difficult it is and all, how are we going to demystify that? Let us get started with that. Let me just share my presentation for a while, and then we will be actually diving. This will be more of a hands-on practice session, and a lot of you can actually try it parallel with me. I'll be sharing the links with you, and you can try the same thing, the same activity, which we will be experiencing here. So the first thing, as we said, that there are three main applications. I hope the screen is visible now. So there are three main applications: computer vision, NLP, and data science. And we'll pick activities from these applications only. So the first thing that we are going to see is a very popular game among the kids, among the young ones, everyone, and that is rock, paper, scissors. If any one of you can message me in the chat box that if you are playing rock, paper, scissors, then which domain of AI is applicable here? Computer vision, NLP, or data science? You can type in your answers. Let us discuss that and then actually play with AI. So data science is Anchal Gold, that this is more of data. So computer vision also, data science also, two answers we are getting, that it is based on computer vision and it is based on data science. Okay, thank you everyone. We are liking it that you are an engaged audience here. Now let me go to a website and see that how can we play rock paper scissor with computer, and then let us realize that which domain is more popular here or which is being used here. So let me reshare my screen. Okay, so now here is a new screen. I hope you can see, right? So it is visible now. So here is a website. I can share the website link with you in the chat box. So this is the link. So on this website, we have a very simple interface. So here is a score. This is human. This is AI, and these are the three options that as a human we are getting it. I am sure almost all of us knows the rule that we will be playing our move. That means we will select rock, paper, or scissor. AI will play their own move, and in this system it is not that once we play the move then AI can see our move and then it will play. It is not like that. The move is already decided by AI, and it will not be decided by looking at our move. So we can randomly start, and the rules are that rock can be defeated by paper, paper can be defeated by scissor, and scissor can be defeated by rock. So let us start. We picked rock, and see the AI also picked rock, and it was a draw. Next time we pick rock again. Okay, again the same result. So two games have been done, and now I pick rock again. And this time AI did not have the same move. What AI did, it had a different move, and it had scissor and V1. Now, this time again, we are picking the rock. We are winning it, so we are keeping our option same, right? That I am picking rock, AI is picking scissors. Let us keep on winning. But now, what we see that now this time AI chose paper, and they won. I am picking rock. I am picking rock again and again, and AI is picking paper again and again. So by this observation, what we can see that initially we were winning, and now the AI has got some idea that this person is always picking rock. So if the AI has to win, then it will just start picking paper. So every time I pick rock, it is already predetermined. AI is having a prediction that this person will only pick rock. So if I have to win, let me just keep on picking paper. So let us give a surprise. Now we pick scissor and see AI was still picking paper. AI was so confident that this person will not change. It will still keep on picking rock only. And we won, right? Now we change to scissor and see how quickly AI has adapted. It has also changed to scissor, right? So now I will ask the same question again. Which domain of AI are we using here? NLP, computer vision, or data science? So you can answer in the chat box by looking at what we have done. So which domain are we using here predominantly? Are we using computer vision? Are we using data science? Right. So I'm very pleased that all of you, most of you, those who are answering, actually all of you, uh, that now here in this example, data is the prime application. The data that we are generating through our moves. right? That is being processed. Our moves are the data here. Right now, there is no vision application taking place. Right now there is no text that we are sending, so NLP and computer vision are out of a question, and all we are doing is data science related AI prediction. So if we also randomly keep on changing, one more thing, if you will find, if you keep on clicking in the same pattern, see, I'm clicking 1 2 3 1 2 3, and every time I'm losing. 1 2 3 1 2 3, rock paper scissor, every time I'm losing, because AI identified this pattern also, that this person is choosing rock paper scissor, 1 2 3, rock paper scissor, 1 2 3. So the training that we are giving to AI, and it is learning, so this is data science based. So this is a very easy activity, and I am sure all of you can introduce this to the students when you teach the topic on data science, that how the data that we are generating in real time, how it is being handled by the AI system, and how are we able to generate new results. So I hope all of you are able to comprehend this activity. Okay. Okay, now let me do the next thing. Let us move to the next activity. And okay, so repeat loop, recognizing the pattern. So Shalini, when we say pattern are mostly related to the vision and not to the data size. We can say the pattern in data, but not just the pattern. Okay, now let us move to the next activity, where we will be taking the computer vision application. And this is the website. Let me share the link with all of you in the chat box so you can also try the same. So this is quickdrawwithgoogle.com. So here, what Google has done, as a kid, when you are like class one LKG UKG student, you have just gotten into the school. So initially, the teachers ask them, okay, can you draw a bird? Can you draw a book? Can you draw anything, right? So what kind of drawings the students are making? They will just have a line drawing, right? A line, a square or rectangular thing, and they will say this is a book, right? And a triangular thing, or a circular thing with few lines, and then they can say this is looking like a pizza. So this is how they draw. So this activity is a very good example which can be integrated whenever we teach the computer vision concept to the students. So what is asked in this activity, that the system will give you 20 seconds and it will give you a keyword. Okay, that in 20 seconds please draw a fountain pen, or in 20 seconds please draw a flag. And as soon as we start drawing it, the AI will start predicting. As soon as it sees the first stroke of our pencil, it will start predicting that are you drawing this? Are you drawing this? And if the drawing matches with the word, it will say yes, I have identified. So let us look at it. So very simple, click on let us draw, and we are asked to draw a beach. So just imagine you are a kindergarten student and you have to draw a beach. You may have some idea how a beach looks like. Okay, so the link for the activity I am sharing again. Those who have joined late, it may work on mobile phone with the same efficiency, but it works very well on the laptop and desktop devices. So we are asked to draw a beach in 20 seconds. So we say, okay, got it. and we try to draw, and it says I see an ocean. Okay, so ocean is okay. Now we are going and see what happened here. We made some waves, and then we made some lines. That means this is the boundary. So as soon as we made some waves, the AI said that it can be an ocean, and when we made some boundary, then it identified, okay, this can be a beach. It may be something else also, but we were going close to the beach, right? So this is how the AI works. AI is all about your data. How are you giving it? How the system is trained? It will match. And as we said, the probability. It will tell us that 95% I am thinking this is a beach, 5% I think this is a cloth which is hanging. It can happen. And based on the best probability, okay, it will say that, okay, now I think this is a beach, or this is a cloth, this is a skirt or something, right? So now let us move to the next one. It is asking to draw an anvil. If you don't know what is an anvil, we can just go to Google Images. I hope you can see. Um, we have just searched it on Google. Right, this is how an anvil look like. This is a tool. Now we go back and very roughly we try to draw it. So there is this, and then we have this, and we try to make it and see. As we were making it, as we were getting close to it, the AI identified that this is what you are making. So we can teach the student that how the prediction works. Based on every line that we draw, the AI is predicting with the highest probability that, okay, what is it looking like? So our next one is a swan. Now, it's a bird. It is not going to have a very long tail. Let us see how closely we are able to draw it. So we make something like this. Okay, so it is saying that it is like a roller coaster, right? Or a trumpet, or a snake, ocean snake, all the things. And see, as soon as we draw the second line, now it got a better idea that you are moving close to the swan. So this is how computer vision works. So in computer vision, everything is probability based. Whatever picture you have, whatever data set that you have, I'll show you the data set also which Google had. They had the data set of millions of such drawing from school kids who have drawn these lines, and then they were able to identify with predictions that, okay, if I want to have a swan, or if I want to have a roller coaster, then how the kid will draw it, and then they are just predicting it. So the next one is a lobster. If you don't know how to draw it, maybe you can make. So see, I was just halfway. I was just making the legs. I did not even draw all the legs. So you should also try it. You can ask your kids to try it. It's a very interactive activity based on computer vision. No special equipment needed, no special coding skills needed. Anyone, even a primary school kid, would love it. But when someone is studying computer vision as a part of their theory chapter, they may find it boring. But as soon as they will have this activity, they will realize that, okay, whatever the teacher was teaching us, how it is making sense, right? How, when the teacher is saying that there will be a probability of matching, or the image is taken, how they are matching with each other. So next thing is clock. Let us do one thing. Let us not make a clock. So this is a line. So this is a nail. This is a flag, right? A dresser, spreadsheet. So it is looking like a spreadsheet. A bench, computer keyboard. See the kind of guesses it made? These are all the random things a school kid would have drawn when you ask him to make a keyboard, right? Everything. So let us make a tractor. So what are the key features of a tractor? Is larger tire, a smaller tire, and then something like this. And now these are our results. After the end of 6 such drawings, uh, Google will show you this is a product by Google, that okay, these are the tasks that I gave you. You have cleared 5 of them, you were not able to clear one of them, and they have this data. Okay, they are giving the access that okay, you can see from where we got it. They had asked the students, so see how camel is drawn, right? How banana is drawn, how an ambulance is drawn, how will you have an anvil, an axe, a clock, a bee, a knee, a bed? This is exactly how the kindergarten students will draw different things. They collected it. So there is a data. Based on this data, which is images, then we are doing the pattern recognition. So when you are teaching the computer vision chapter and there are keywords like pattern recognition, image identification, all these things may look theoretical things to them, but this activity will ensure them that they are now able to see what is pattern recognition. They will now be able to see that okay, how probability based image matching works, right? So two activities we have done. The next activity that I want to perform is again based on computer vision, but this time I don't want to use an already existing system. I want you as a teacher to show the students that they can make their own AI app. Making an AI app in 10 minutes. How confident the student will feel when they are able to make an AI app, an AI system within 10 minutes by their own. So I'm sure you are ready for that activity, right? Okay, so now let me give you the link for the next one, which is called Teachable Machines. This is also designed by Google. So here is the link for the third activity. I would request that uh, don't do it in parallel to me. Let us hear me first. Let me perform maybe 5-10 minutes maximum, and then you can try. Definitely, you can try. You will really enjoy this one, that you will be able to develop your own AI app within 5-10 minutes. Okay, so one thing, so what is our aim? If you see what is there on the screen, I am sure you are getting some idea. uh, if you see, we have a webcam. We will be standing or putting some object in front of webcam, and the webcam will say whether the object is a teddy bear or it's human, it's a statue, it's a mobile phone or what, right? It's a cat, it's a dog, or anything. So we are getting started, and it's an image based project, and we start. So all of you can see my screen. So now these are few technical terms which you will see in the theory, class 1, class 2. These are not like our class 1, class 2 like standards. Okay, in AI, class means category 1. category 1, category 2, category 3. So in category 1, I want to keep something which I want to identify as object 1. So let me take my webcam. Let me remove the background for some time. No background. Okay. And let me place my webcam on my table here so that whatever I keep on my table, so all of you can see a Buddha statue on my table, which is facing the webcam, right? Okay. Now here we say class 1 is statue. Okay. So that means this is our category 1, and in this category we will provide images of a statue. Now images can be provided in two different ways. One way is we give through a webcam a collection of images, or we download the images from Google, different statues, and we put it in a directory in a folder and upload it. Both ways are possible. So here we click on webcam, and now you can see, please look at the shared screen. Okay, you can see that the Buddha statue is available, and I will just click and hold, and now I am just rotating this in multiple ways so that multiple images are being clicked from front, from side, from everywhere. So I have clicked around 222 images. Okay, you could have uploaded some images from internet, no issues, everything works. So this is my class 1, that means statue. Now I go to class 2, and let me say, now instead of Buddha statue I will take an AC remote. Okay, so I take a remote, I go to the webcam, and this is my remote, and I do the same thing. I am rotating the remote, sometimes front, sometimes back, uh, all these things, and almost same number of 200 images I have taken for my remote. Okay, now I add another class, that means nothing. Not the statue, not the remote, only the background. Okay, that means when there is nothing on the table. Although there are other things, there are some papers, there is a table, there is a whiteboard, but they are not statue, they are not remote, none of them. So I take some images of this category also, so around 200, so we are fine. So now what we have done till now, we created three categories. One is statue, one is a remote, and one is nothing. Now, how AI works, when you will be teaching the students, there will be theoretical concept that how AI project works. In the first step of the project, you need to collect the data. So we have done the data collection. Data can be collected through different sources. All of these things will be there in your chapters, that what are the different sources of data collection. Only one of them we have shown here, and that is called using webcam. We can have data from different sources. Now the next part, your theory chapter will say training the model. See, uh, you have collected the pictures of apples, but how do you know which one is good, which one is bad? So now we need to click on this button and say train the model. So now what is happening in the background? The AI system is getting the idea that if I get this kind of image, then this image is basically a statue. And if I get this kind of image, then this is a remote control. And if I get this kind of image, then this is nothing. So it is training itself. So the training is going on, and it will have 50 iterations of training. 50 times it will train itself. So these iterations are going on 23, 24. Okay, these are called iterations. When you will be teaching the students, all these will be the keywords, that how many epochs, how many times you have trained your model. So the training is happening now. Okay, once the training will be done, so almost 35 out of 50 steps are done. So right now our model is ready, and see what is our model predicting. Let me just look at the screen uh, which is shared with you, and can you see there are three predictions? One is statue, one is remote, one is nothing. And it is saying 97 to 98% nothing, 1 or 2% remote, 0% statue. Can you see that on the screen? Right? And now, if I bring the remote, can you see remote becoming 100% or 95%? Is it true? I remove the remote, back to nothing. Now let me try something which is a statue, and see 100% statue, 0% others, right? If I give certain angle of statue which was not in my database, it will be confused. And if I try to bring my mobile phone, see, it is identifying mobile phone as a remote, because mobile phone is most close to remote. If I bring anything else, if I bring a stapler here, which is also like more closer to a remote, right? If I bring a cup here, now it is getting confused whether it is a statue or it is a remote, and nothing is here, it is predicting nothing. So, how easily you have developed your own activity, your own AI model with your own examples. You are not reliant, you are not dependent on anyone else. Like from where I will get the data, from where I will do the coding. How many lines of code we have written here? Zero. Is there any coding platform used? No. Did we collect any data from internet? No. All we need is a webcam, which can be on a laptop, on a desktop, anywhere, on your mobile phone, anywhere. So this is how the computer vision activity works. Now what can be done in addition to this? Here is an option of export model. When you click on this, now the coding part starts. Look at the screen, look at the screen, and it will give you the links. And you can take these links, and if you are doing some AI based project which is coding based, now you can take it and embed it in your code, and you can make a project from this trained model. So all the keywords that you will be teaching them in the theory part, that what is data collection, what is training, what is model, all these things you will be able to show them in a live demo using this activity. In this activity, you can also do very easy thing. In COVID times, a lot of people made it that they trained some images by wearing the mask properly, and some images by not wearing the mask properly. And the AI model was immediately telling whether you are wearing the mask properly or not. So all these are very simple activities which can be taken as a project activity also. So in the class 10 and class 9, the students have to make some AI projects also. And now you can imagine how many different variations you can have. On the same web page, uh, right now we have done image based project. You could have done audio based project also. That means in noise you record what is normally going on for around 20 seconds. Okay, so this is our recording for our normal home environment. And then here you can choose person 1, and person 1 starts speaking for 20 seconds. Then you can add class person 2, and this time person 2 starts speaking, and then you train the model, and next time any one of them will speak, the AI will identify who is speaking, whether it is person 1 or person 2. You can also do one thing: instead of recording it, you can upload it. So you take a song from singer 1 and you take a song from singer 2, and all you need to do is upload the voice of singer 1 and upload the voice of singer 2, upload the voice of singer 3, singer 4, 10 singers you upload, and next time you play the music, and it will identify that okay, this song is from singer 5. So very easy application. You want to make a voice based home entry, right? A project. uh, so only the family members will be identified from their voice, and the door will open. If anyone else will speak, that person will go to other category and it will not work. All the things that we see in real world, they are designed using these simple concepts. It is looking like a simple concept, but in the background, a lot of coding and all this is happening. But as a school kid, as a school teacher, you are not worried about it. That is the whole purpose of these activities. That you will be knowing how AI works, how to use it, but you don't have to actually code it. So this was our activity number 3. I hope you have liked it. How image option is changed to mic. Okay, so I'll tell you again. All you need to do is go back to the main home page, which is Teachable Machines. Okay, this is our main website. You just go to the website, click on Get Started, and it will ask you what kind of project you want to make, image based or audio based, and there is third one also, pose based. You stand in front of the webcam and it will show you your skeleton. So these are the 3 categories. Okay, now these are 3 productive informative activities we had. Let us have one more to end the session, and I am sure all of you have heard about this thing called ChatGPT. Is there anyone who is not knowing ChatGPT now? So ChatGPT is under the category of generative AI. Class 9, a new chapter has been added in the revised curriculum. So a data set of millions and billions of text files from different domains was collected, and the model was trained, and that is how ChatGPT came. Now, how do we use ChatGPT? Here we simply ask what is 2 plus 2. Okay, it will tell you 4. Who was the president of India in 2012? It can tell you that also with all the details. So everything here is natural language processing based, NLP application. So we had data science application, we had computer vision application, and we had NLP application. Now let us see. Okay, by the way, ChatGPT is also data science based. It is NLP plus data science. Let me ask one question to ChatGPT. How many R's are there in butterfly? You have this word butterfly. So let us ask. And it says there is one R. It looked at the spelling of butterfly and it says there is one R. Now let us ask him, are you sure? And it says, yes, I am sure. The word butterfly has only one R. We say, can you cross check again? It says, I have double checked and there are only one R. Then you say, I think there are two. Can you check it? And it says, no, I have checked it again and there is only one R, which appears after E. So it is purely natural language based conversation. You can type it in our human language, and there is one thing which may be more useful for you. You can also type it in your local language, any of the Indian regional language, it will work. So that thing I will leave it to you. Please try it at your home. Natural language processing has been enabled as an AI activity. It is a part of AI curriculum. You can do that. Okay. So these were all the different activities which you can integrate in your AI classroom. And with that, we end the session. Uh, we hope that you liked it, and we can take the questions now.
Participants, if you have any questions, you can please post your questions in the chat box. Nice session, nice.
In a lot of schools, they teach coding with Scratch and Scratch Junior. So the AI model that we have just designed, which was identifying statue and remote and all, it can be very easily embedded into Scratch. So you can make a Scratch project with AI with the same.
I can see a lot of positive feedback for you, sir.
Yes, thank
There's
you.
one question. There's one question. Let me see it. Can you please enlist activities for school children in detail?
Right. So this is, I think, from Shiva Kumar. So, Shiva Kumar, so all these activities, as we mentioned, they are embedded at related chapters. As soon as the chapter comes, all of them are sequentially arranged in the book. You can get in touch with the Eschan team. They can help you with all the activities there.
So there's one more question. Is there any tool which we can use to encourage logical analytical thinking in grades 1 and 2?
Okay, there are various such online games and all where you have interactive environment. where the screen will show, okay, what is 1 plus 2, or how many butterflies do you see. There are many apps for those. I don't have the exact thing here, but that thing you will find in the mobile platforms as well as laptops. So you can search with the name kids activities and you will find those.
There's one more is PictoBlocks or Scratch.
Yes, so PictoBlocks or Scratch. Basically, Scratch is designed by MIT, USA, and PictoBlocks is an Indian company which took Scratch code and they made a better version of it. So PictoBlocks will be better for AI projects. So I am glad that you know about PictoBlocks. It will be much better for AI projects.
So there's one more. Um, Please provide any activity related to AR and VR.
Okay, so AR VR, because it requires those AR headsets also to view the augmented reality. That is why in the curriculum of CBSE they are not included, because it's something where you need to spend more. Right now, what we did was a part of a normal computer, and we were able to perform using that. So otherwise, AR VR activities are there, but we need to have the additional physical infrastructure for that.
Okay, so there is one more. Can you share free websites for students?
So all these links that we shared, all of them are free. None of them was paid activity.
So there's one more. Can you please share some interesting activities to make teaching literature interesting?
Teaching literature. So literature part, you just go to chat gpt, and there, whatever paragraph or chapter you are teaching, you can ask chat gpt to generate some interesting ideas or some interesting questions from that, and those key points you can take and teach it in the classroom.
So there's one more question. Can you please share some activities for the pre-primary?
Okay, again, I think the same thing. There are some apps and some online tools where you can say, like, identify the numbers or count the balloons, and all these things are there. And these are to be done in the supervision of a teacher or a parent. Do not leave your kids alone, because the mobile environment can be addictive for them. So a lot of free such activities are there. You just Google it, but always do it under supervision.
Okay, I don't see any other questions. So yeah, there's one more. Please share some activities for pre-primary in literacy and numeracy.
Okay, so maybe we can do one thing, prepare some list of such thing, because mostly in pre-primary we are engaged with two things, that is alphabets and numbers. So I'll find some of them which can be used under the supervision.
Any activity app link for fifth and sixth
So
student?
the link, so the activity which we discussed, which was quick draw, where we were identifying that what are we drawing here, or the rock paper scissor. All these things they can be part of class fifth and class sixth students.
Yeah, there's one more question. Um, uh, okay, from Karthik it is. So I have a doubt. Actually, our
Hmm.
students got a game idea. We are working. Is there any way to create it fast?
So PictoBlocks and Scratch, these are the two tools which normally kids in the school level they will use it. And please go through their tutorials on the official website. They are one of the best things to make games at the school level.
Okay. I think that's all. Thank you so much, sir,
Thank you.
for such a wonderful session. And we are not only, uh, yeah. So we are not only demystified AI, but also explored how to bring it to life in our classrooms through practical, hands-on activities. I'm sure you all are walking away with new tools and strategies to engage your students and make learning more interactive and thought-provoking. A huge thank you to Dr. Sandeep Seni for leading us through these sessions with such expertise and passion. Your insights into AI have been truly inspiring. And as we wrap up today, don't forget that our boot camp continues tomorrow with another exciting session at 3:15 p.m. We will be diving into cybersecurity essentials with Ms. Shonan Mahajan. It's going to be another impactful but last day of our computer science boot camp. So make sure to join us. And also, we will have a quiz in which registered participants can take part. And this is a fantastic opportunity to test your knowledge and get a chance to win Amazon vouchers worth up to rupees 20,000. Thank you so much, sir, once again for such a wonderful session. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you,
Have a
everyone.
good day.
Have a good
And
day.
we'll see you tomorrow.